Perfect.
So now we're going to start this class with our partner on their feet, and we're going to enter into the single leg X guard. So there's a couple different ways to do it, but I like to enter with my shin on his shin, and then I come in and I grab around the back of the knee here, and then I'm going to pull him towards the top of me. And now I shoot this one up top. Martin goes ahead and stands up. Now here, when I'm playing single leg X, I can't have my butt on the floor like this. I need my butt lifted up, all right? And let's rotate real quick. This way. So when I'm here, I want this shin across the back of his thigh, and then this foot is right here in his hip. Now I have to be careful if I'm like in an IBJJF competition, I can't cross here. This is gonna be reaping, right? So the foot just goes right here in the hip, and then my hips are off the floor. My hips are flat, I'm gonna lose a position, right? So here I'm hugging this foot. Now I wanna sweep Martin that way. And if I can grab this foot, I will. I can sweep him right away, right? But a lot of times it's gonna be hard. So the person might have their foot back, their leg back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this foot on the floor, I'm gonna kick him forward. Now I can capture his foot. Now when he comes back, I lift my hips, I turn, and I finish the sweep here. All right, and we're just gonna finish in this position. All right, so again, Martin's on his feet. Now I wanna enter into the single leg X, so I need to be shin to shin. Again, you know, when I'm passing guard, I always wanna force one of my partner's legs between their legs. So, you know, in this case, when I'm playing guard, I don't want to let my partner put one of their legs between my legs. So if Martin steps this leg in, I'm just gonna block it with my shin, right? So for now, so there's a couple different ways we can enter. We can grab here and slide underneath and come here. But for now, we're gonna enter by just going shin to shin. And then I can grab either outside or inside with this one. I'm gonna pull Martin on top of me, and then I'm gonna shoot to the single leg X, all right? Now here, I want to sweep him this way, and sometimes I can, but it'll be a lot easier if I can grab this foot. So what I'll do is I'll put this foot on the floor, I'll kick him forward. Now I can grab his other ankle. Now, you notice, again, my hips are off the floor. My hips are not flat. Hips are off the floor, and I'm gonna tip him over this way. All right, and then we're just gonna stop right here. In a minute, we're gonna start to attack the foot lock, but for now, we just finish the sweep, and we end in this position. All right, so one more time. So, if Martin steps in, I block this foot with my shin. Right, my foot's not outside, my foot is inside, shin to shin here. And now I can pull his leg down on top of me. I can shoot the outside foot to his hip. And notice my hips are up off the floor. I've got this shin right behind his thigh, this foot and his hip. My hips are off the floor, and then I'm hugging his ankle. All right? Now, if I can reach this foot right away, I can use that to sweep. A lot of times it's gonna be hard, so I can put this foot on the floor, kick him forward. Now I can get his foot. When he comes back up, I lift my hips and I turn them to the outside. And I'm keeping this foot, and I'm gonna finish with the sweep right here, and we're in a good position to start attacking the foot lock. All right? Does that make sense? You guys wanna see it again? You wanna see it again? All right, no problem. So, again, a couple different ways I can enter. I can grab on the outside, but I need to be shin to shin here. All right, and then I'm gonna pull his leg on top of me. And then, let me do that part a little bit slower. So, I'm here, I'm shin to shin, and I'm grabbing around the leg, and I'm pulling it on top of me. And then you see I shoot this one through, and now my hips come up. All right, so let's rotate a little bit, Martin. Let's go this way. And so when I finish, my hips are up and this foot is in his hip, but I'm not crossing in front here. This is gonna be illegal in IBJJF. You're gonna get disqualified for reaping. So I have to be careful. I need my foot just here in his hip. I'm pinching my knees together and I'm hugging this leg. Now here, if I can reach this foot right away, I will. A lot of times it's gonna be hard. I'll put this foot on the floor, kick. Now I've got his foot. When he comes back up, that's my time to sweep him over. So I'm lifting my hips and turning them outside. I'm gonna finish the sweep and we're in a good position to attack the footlock. All right. Any questions on that? Clear as mud?
Clear as mud.
You wanna see again? Ah, this guy. All right. No problem. Martin, you come right over here. So we're gonna enter into the single leg X. I can grab here and slide in. We just have to be careful that we keep our knee glued to our chest so that he can't jump to mount. But for this one, we're gonna go shin to shin. I'm gonna grab around the leg. I'm gonna pull him on top of me, and then I shoot this leg up, and I end up in the single leg X here. And sometimes we can just lift our hips here and turn our hips outside and get the sweep right away. It's gonna be hard in no gi. Like in the gi, usually I'll go for a sleeve. If we have the sleeve, it's a lot easier, right? But in no gi, it's gonna be hard if they're postured all the way up, right? And a lot of times they're gonna be trying to clear this foot that's on the hip, right? And so if they do that, that's fine. We're gonna use that to kick him away. And then now here I can grab his foot a little bit, or grab his ankle a little bit easier. And now my foot comes back up. When he postures back up, that's my time to go for the sweep, right? Yeah, hips up, and you're turning them outside. And then we'll finish here. And we'll start to attack the footlock. Cool. Any other questions on that? We're good? All right. 1, 2, 3.